everybody. We're starting on the floor today. We're gonna practice for half an hour. We did lots of back exercises for us today and some core also. So if you just sit onto your toes first here and try to get yourself body weight on your feet and just start breathing in and out through the nose. Try to do deep yogic breath. Stretch each and every toe, breathe in, expand the belly, expand the lungs. Breathing out, pull the belly in, narrow the back of the throat, elongate your neck. You can use cushions, remember. Now it's just going to start with the breath and just the arms going up and over. You can just get onto the feet this way and just go stretch and rotate and open. Breathe in, breathe out, turn the palm away. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep it going, don't stop. Breathing in and breathing out. And one more time. Then we can just go on the other side. Go open, turn the palm away and start stretching all the way up and open. Keep it going, inhaling up, exhale back, inhaling up, and exhale and open. Good, a couple more times here. Next one, we're just gonna try to keep the legs hip apart, go onto the toes. Then this time you go up, inhale and stretch and then back down. Inhale and stretch and then come back down. So I'm coming up with my hips and turn around, and up with my hips and turn around. Inhale and turn, and inhale and exhale and inhale. A couple more times like this, and one more time. Now stay on the feet flat, and your hips are coming forwards, and we're just gonna start rotating the arm one side first. I keep my hips forwards and steady, engaging my core muscles, and I try to open through the upper spine. Don't force your back beyond your ability. Now we go on the other side. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. And exhale. Keep going. And exhale. And exhale. A couple more times. And one more. Then we're just gonna go arms, just gonna cross them over and try to stay here and look up. Keep your buttocks engaged, pull the belly in and lift your spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Don't force your back or your neck, just stay where you need to stay. And curve your body down and relax the arms. Change the other side and try to stay. You might not be catching your hands. You can just go on the back of the hands, okay? And I'm going to clench my bum and arch my spine. And then we can come down slowly and let go of the arms. Go on the hands and knees. Just look over your right shoulder and look over your left shoulder and keep it going one side and the other side and one side and the other side. Now this time we're going to arch the spine. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Keep it coming, rounding your spine, pushing the palms and they come all the way up to your shoulders. And then again, up. And then down. And lift the chin up, 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 up. And stay here. This time we're just going to take the hands a little bit further away. So you're sitting back. And try to keep your hips nice and uplifted. You can get your forehead on the floor first and push the palms on the ground. I'm keeping my elbows off the floor, but you can just keep them down if you can't do this one. Elbows down, sometimes it gets stronger in the shoulders, so see how you're feeling. You can try both. I'm trying to keep my shoulders backing down, breathing deep, breathing out deep, allowing my tail to stick up so I can just feel that spine stretch out. Then I'm just going to come all the way forwards with my chest, so keep your elbows down. Then bring the chest down and just chin down and try to see whether you can keep your feet together. You might need your arms to help you by your sides like this. So you can really have a little bit less pressure on the lower back. You can keep your hands by your sides if you can't find the elbows and stay here. Try to stick your bum up, engage the legs together. Try to pull the shoulders away from the ears. Your neck shouldn't be hurting you. Now I'm just going to flatten my belly so I can be careful here. So it's not going to hurt my back. Get my hands by my rib cage and start rotating my shoulders and lift up on the baby cobra. So the first one, I'm lifting, my hands pressed down. I'm loosening my lower spine. Breathe in, breathe out, and look up. Keep going, breathing, don't stop, stay here with me. And inhaling deep, exhaling deep. And keep breathing deeper and deeper. Now I want you to press onto the hands. Try to lift your chest up and look over your right shoulder. And then we come down. And we look over the left shoulder. And then we come down. And we look over the right shoulder. Just press the arm down. Don't lift the shoulders to the ears. And the left shoulder. And then we come down again. So I'm just gonna try to keep my chest here again and lift my bum up. Again, you can have your hands, everything helping you. Or you can start trying to lift the arms above the head. If you're not comfortable here, you can bring a cushion under you and start trying it from there. You don't have to lift the hands up. You can have them like this, and that's so they can support and cushion your chest for you. Now bring my hands down again. This time I'm going to push up and come back to child's pose. Relax my body down here. I'm turning my neck to check everything is okay. Shoulders back and down, and I'm comfortable. Then I'm going to come up on the hands and knees again. Find my forearms. Then I take my right leg back here. Just going to look forwards and lift that right leg, pointing my toe. Press the arms. Pull the belly in. See whether you can keep that leg up as high as you can manage. Push the forearms down, finding your core muscles. Now bend the knee and try to twist that head over. But your body is really strong on the arms, and your body is turning slowly where you can without lifting the hand. And just come back, toes to the ceiling. This time clench your butt and just try to push up onto the hand and come back down and push up onto the hand and then back down, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Stretch, 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 and hold here. Try to get the hands under. Take the toes in and push your body back here. See how you're feeling now. Try to drop the hip over, over, over. Don't lift anything else, just the hip goes over. Relax and hang your neck. Strengthen the arms. And then we're going to come back. Just bring the leg in. Just stay on the down dog for a bit. Just making both sides even before we go and change other side here. And then bring the knees down again. And then you bring the forearms down. Just gonna go onto the other leg. So I just go and rotate my hip as far as I can, lifting my toes really straight up. Press my arms down, breathe. Keep breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Find your center here. Now see whether you can twist that hip and push it to the side. My back is not hurting me. I'm challenging myself, engaging through the arms and the core, and allowing the spine go where I can without forcing beyond my ability. Now come back, toes towards the ceiling, and then go onto your hands here and bring the leg. And look up, look up, look up. And you're just gonna go down the elbows and press. And down and press. Keep your leg up. Up, 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 pointed toe. Engage your core. And one more time. And then this time you can go push back to downward facing dog and twist it again. Keep engaging the toes. Keep pressing the arms properly down, shoulders away from the ears, your hips are lifting. Then you can calm, stretch the leg on the floor, downward facing dog. Just try to get your body nice and steady here. Bend your knees into your chest and lift the hips up. I'm separating my toes on the balls of my feet. I stay, relax my neck and my shoulders. Trying to stretch my spine. Now bring the knees down from here. Just don't rest them and go back to where you were. And bring the knees down. And then back to wherever you were. Bring the knees down and hold it. Press onto the arms, find your core muscles. Then here you stick your tail up again and see whether you can go a little bit more into the melting heart. Again, you don't have to have your hands above the head. You can have them by your side to support your body. Now, use your hands, come over and just count cobra again. Good, so we're doing a lot of back opening, so there should be more space this time and see how you're gonna feel. Pull the elbows by your sides. And just stay in this Sphinx pose. Try to settle into it so there should be no tension in the lower back. And you can look up, breathe. I'm kind of exploring to see whether my elbows can come a little bit closer to my body. You don't have to force beyond your ability. If it's too much, get the elbows a little bit further away from you. You shouldn't have too much pressure in the lower back. Then we can try to lift up on the seal. But this is too much, so I'm gonna go down, bring my elbows more forwards, and now try it there. If it's too much, still, then just go onto the elbows, don't extend onto the hands. Otherwise you can try to stay wherever you find it. Shoulders down. If your shoulders are lifting and you can't control it, bend your elbows. Yeah, so they don't have to touch down. Then you can feel the breath. And arch. Arch your spine. You're engaging the front of your hips, your core, belly, everything helps you here. And then we come down slowly, slowly, slowly and rest on the floor. If you get your fists with the thumbs outside and you can place them on the hip bones here in the fleshy part, then you can relax your chin on the ground and start lifting one leg up. And then back. And the other one up. And then back. So try to work with this in your own way. You might not be lifting as far as you see me. Just work within your limits. Try to connect with your core muscles and your toes. keep breathing. Now I'm gonna add a leg curl. So I go left, left, left and curl that leg. See whether I can keep it there a little longer. You can rest your hip down if it's too much. Otherwise, see whether you can keep it up. And come down. And the other side, lift, bend the knee and point your toe and lift, 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 lift. As far as you can go. Now your back shouldn't be hurting you. Your buttocks are engaged here. And then come down. Take the hands away, turn your neck to side. And just take deep breaths here. And then we take the neck the other way and just relax the face that side. Relax everything you got. This way you can separate the vertebrae better because the breath goes on the back of the legs. And then bring your hands close. We work to the upper locus next. I'm going to keep my legs down first. So I'm coming up with my chest. And I've got my breath and control through my stomach. Then I'm going to keep my arms up and look up. Breathing in, breathing out. So you're rising only where you can without forcing your back. Your belly is lifting. Keep breathing. And then relax down. Turn your neck to outside again. Now I'm going to try to lift both legs up and see whether you can lift up and arms together with the legs. Only go where you can. Just don't force your body. Breathe. Squeeze, squeeze away everything you got in the front of the body. So you can really lift up with your core. Your back is not forcing here. One more breath. And then turn your neck the other way and relax down. I'll give you a little break on this position before we go on the bow pose. We go on the half bow on the sides. So what you can do is bend both knees and grab the top leg. And there you go, use a half bow. If you want more, you can just straighten the bottom leg and do the half bow here. And you're feeling like you can push further back, just see whether you can go into the tippy toes with the hand. And you're getting that shoulder to stretch. So when we're in the bow pose, it's not just the leg that needs to be open. Your shoulders need to be open, your upper back needs to be active, your bum needs to be clenched. Okay? So bend the knee if you're folding, so you can keep this knee bent. Just open, open, open. I'm gonna look up, take my arm back. That's it. I got something to hold on to there. You don't have to. You can just grab the floor. Just open the chest. Then as I turn onto my belly, I'm supporting my back and keeping my arm here, keeping my knee up. But you might want to keep it down, it's fine, and then you can lift up, okay? It's not a problem. And then we can relax and let go. I'm going to move this way just so that I can turn my neck again and relax my arms. Catch my breath. When we're doing this extreme bends in the front of the body, you're not used to doing them. You need to take breaks. Make sure your breath is constant. You're not holding it. Now I'm going to turn the other side. And then we go here. Again, you can bend the bottom knee if you want. You start with that one and see whether you can do more. You catch the ankle or your front of the foot first. See whether you can straighten the leg then. I go to the toe, but you don't have to. And I look up and try to get my hand back also. So my chest is opening, my bum is clenched. Breathe and deepen the breath. Try to connect with your toes. Yes? And your inner thigh, your belly. Everything is working together. My underneath leg is really strong to hold me, so I can flip over without forcing. You can just stop and start, okay? And then you can be here, here. You can have your knee down to relax and come back up. See how far you can go. You might be not on the tippy toes. It's not a problem, okay? And then I come down and turn my neck the other side. You can keep your arms bent here now, like this. Good. Then now we're gonna just take one leg over. So if you bend one knee, take the other arm straight. Then you're going this leg back like that, and you're trying to flatten the foot. And then take the arm up. Yes? You don't have to lift, but you're gonna see where you can come this way. And then you come back. I'll show you the other side. So I bend and then try to find my body open. And flatten that foot. And I look to the ceiling as I turn back. So I'm getting this movement and I'm getting used to it so that my body is kind of folding over and I'm engaging everything here. Good. One more time, the other side. Because we don't need with our backs to do any exercise during the day. So doing this is kind of connecting you with your back of the body. And then we can come forward again. Again, you can rest. You can cushion your head. You can rock your body side to side. Now we're going to try full lotus bumbo, but you don't have to do this. You can get a towel to wrap your feet if you can't do it with both arms. So we can just come up with the ankles and lift the chest and hold, breathe. Clench your bum. Breathe into your body and then relax when you need to. I'm going to try a little higher. My shoulders are really tense, tight today, but I'm going to try to come up this way. It will be so much harder for me, okay? Because my shoulders are tight. But I'm trying my best to stay here. And then I come back. I want you to hold your legs into your hips. Bring the forehead down. I was only rocking because of my breath, because I'm able to breathe into my belly and my belly kind of moves me. So don't try to move by pulling onto your back. That's not how it's supposed to be, okay? Good, so now we can come up here again. So what I want you to try to do, get on the hands and knees. I'm going to do this towards you first. So I'm turning the shoulder and find my side of the shoulder here. Do you see? And I lengthen this leg up. Yes, this is quite good for core. And then you're stretching the shoulder. I get my hands together. You don't have to. You don't have to lift the leg so far up as I go. I'm flexible so I can lift it there. You can just bend the knee if you want. You can have the hands here. And turn and look to the ceiling. Breathe. Now I'm going to try to lift this leg up and then rest this leg on top, which is super, super hard. So yes, don't try it if you're not ready. You might want this hand here first before you try it. Okay, because that will give you a chance and idea what's happening with the core muscles here. Then we can come down gently. Bring your body back. Slowly rest. And then we can go on the other side. So it's good to see the back of the exercise sometimes, so I'm not going to change my direction. So keep your arm down first. You have use the hand on the floor. One side will be more different than the other side. Make sure you're on your shoulder, not on your neck. And I got my hands on top of each other. And I'm breathing in and breathing out. This foot is holding down first to keep my balance. You can bend your knee if you can't hold it there, or you keep the toes on the floor. Okay, here we go. And you can try to turn your neck first. This is hard. If it's too much and you feel like falling over, use the top arm on the floor with the hand. Now I'm going to lift my knee My knees are not hurting me. If your knees are bashed and you can't really feel anything other than the knee pain, don't do this one. And then I'm going to bring my knees down first. And then just gently come back and relax my body down here. Now just go down onto the Chaturanga for me. Just go over and just come up, upward facing dog, and just press the arms and roll the shoulders. Get your body in a position where your arms are really coming over your wrists, okay? So shoulders pull back and down, your wrists are pressing. Then you can think of lifting the legs. You don't need to, okay? Make sure your shoulders don't round. So you're gonna pull and lift. Tighten your backside and try to see up. Now come down gently, gently, gently onto the belly again. Relax your forehead, or you can turn your neck side to side again. Just stay here. We're going to try to bend the knees on the up dog, but I'm going to keep my knees on the floor. Okay, so I'm lifting up as best as I can. There you go. And then I'm going to bend one knee here and see whether I can lift my chest up. You don't have to be that high. You could be just here. Yes? So that's also quite hard on the hamstring. So just be careful where you set up the two. Here we go. If you like me, you can just change the legs now. Otherwise, go down and reset for the other side. Keep your arms strong. Keep your chest open. If it gets too tough, you can try to come down on the floor. You need to try to lift up the chest up. And then come down and relax again. Just turn your neck if you need to. I try to go both directions so my neck is not going to creep me. Then to come up, I'm gonna push my hips up, press my hands, and just come to sit. Remember where we started, so you can come up to it. Knees, hips, clench your bum, and see where you can hold in the camel pose now. Rotate your shoulders, relax your neck, breathe. You don't have to go anything more than this, okay? But if you feel up to it, you can go one hand and lift up and look up. You don't have to go to the foot, you can stay here like this.